Hi. What's up, guys? How you doing? I'm gonna give you a little piece of my world. I'm on the phone with a friend of mine. Do y'all remember that Negro that time I said that had talked all that shit to me? That's him. He did. Okay. Anyway, so he just offered to take me by somebody's house that he knows I can't fucking stand. And not only that, let me bring him back real quick. Wasn't you talking shit about me with this bitch? You gonna take me by her house? Is you trying to set me up? Are you trying to set me up? My loved ones out here would like to know. We're online, like I said. Welcome to the House of Love. I love y'all. How y'all doing? Hit like, subscribe, and share. We keeping it real around here because I want to give y'all a little piece of me, because I never really let y'all into my life, But there's some real shit about to go down right here because I told him, hold up, pause, motherfucker. Let me record this. Are you serious? So you gonna take me by her house? For what? To get me? For what? First of all, I can't stand this bitch, and she don't like me. Even though I did see her at the $5 deal, she know better. She ain't crazy. But I wouldn't go to her house. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with you? No, the fuck we don't. I don't fuck with her, and you don't understand that. See how disrespectful he is? See how people are? They're going to tell you who you like. Just because you like her and she's your friend, that is your business. I don't fuck with her. She ain't on my level. I don't do those. I mean, let's be real. I'm barely fucking with you. How is you taking me somewhere else? Huh? How are you taking me somewhere else? You lucky you got through on this phone call. See, you thought I was avoiding you the other day. I was sleeping. Okay, I read your paranoid responses. Yes. Okay, talking about, now you ignoring me because you know it's me. No, I was sleeping. Okay, but like I said, I'm barely fucking with you, but you taking me to some other bitch house that I don't fuck with. How I know y'all ain't gonna try to jump me or some bullshit? I don't know. And mind y'all. Remember I told y'all I had to call the DCF on that bitch. He told her. Y'all know he told her. He told her I said it. Didn't you say I said it? I did it. Hello. The people want to know. Huh?
You did call me. Oh, let me tell you, idea.
What are you doing? Are you stuttering over there? Are you stumbling over your words? What's going on? But see, y'all got to be careful for the setups. You never know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me ask you a question. Did you come to my house one day and then I had been calling you after that like 25 times and you didn't answer? Did you come by here one day?
I came to your house and you ignored me.
I wasn't here. I have a job. Did you?
You were like, what?
No, I wasn't. Did you know that I have a job? I wasn't even here. That was Eric.
You said what?
No, I didn't. I'm not like you. Do you have a job?
I came to your house.
Excuse me. Let me ask. Let's handle the first order of business because first of all, when it happened, right? I couldn't understand why the hell you would be at my house at that time of the day because adult people, responsible motherfuckers go to work in the daytime normally, right? So are you working? Are you collecting unemployment?
I wish I was.
Why not? You weren't an essential worker?
I don't know how to go on the computer and do all that shit.
You could call there. What happened to the 800 number down to the unemployment office? What's fucking wrong with you? They giving money away at this point. I mean, when was the last time? Were you working when the pandemic happened?
Oh, last time I was working was Document Miracle.
Was where?
Document of a Miracle.
And when was that? 2019?
Or 18.
Weren't you getting unemployed? Yeah, that was a long time ago. The pandemic was in 2020. So again, that's why you was at my door in the middle of the goddamn daytime being disrespectful. You know what I mean? I don't know what would make... See, this is why I don't want to go over to your little friend house with you because she home in the middle of the daytime, right? See, that's why I don't fuck with them kind of people. You don't understand that, right? See what I'm saying? That's why I don't fuck with her. I don't want to do her because she don't have no goddamn life either, right? No. In the middle of the damn daytime, you just popping up and shit like I'm home chilling. What is wrong with you? How do you think I live? I'm wondering how you survive, but I'm not gonna. Don't answer that right now, okay? Because we're recording, so don't do that.
Should I remember her song? I'm Catherine. Suck my dick.
No, yes, but that was your fault as well. But we're not gonna talk about that right now because that would be taking these people to a whole nother level. They into shit like that too. I told this mofo too. You know, let me tell you something, young men. Y'all need to listen to people when they know better. When people lead by example, like people are not really just talking that shit. They really walking that walk and they tell you something because they know better. You should really fucking acknowledge that and listen, okay? So I told him about if somebody else has an unruly child that they cannot handle, the same way if somebody's man is beating their ass and they cannot handle them, when they call you, you need to direct them to the nearest 911, 211, emergency hotline, 800, some other shit that doesn't have anything to do with you. Because what are you really going to do? Nothing, right? So again, I told him, don't take this little boy in. There are people you could call that can help you and all of this bullshit. He lets him in the house. So the little boy is fresh. The mother knows this because the mother's out of control. The same bitch that he want to take me to her house. The same bitch that he had told her that I had called DCF on her, right? The same bitch. The reason why I was able to call because who gave me the information? I don't know this bitch. I don't go around her area. I don't go to her house, but it is my civic duty. If you know that children are in danger, you understand? So this is why you have to cut it off at the source. So this is, I don't take in all that kind of information. If it's some negative shit, I don't want to hear about it. But the little boy said some fresh slick shit to him and almost got him in trouble and could have got him arrested. And I told him not to allow this person into his home. There are some situations where you cannot help. You can make a damn referral, but I can't save you. Right. And then when he got disrespectful over there, and I'm going to tell you how small the world is. Where was I? Didn't I call you one day and I said, I was home. One of my little cousins showed me was it TikTok or something? And the little boy got a big bottle of liquor turned up to his head drinking. We ain't gonna say where he was, but totally irresponsible. So you take on somebody else's burden when you're not in a position yourself. Now, let's get to the matter at hand here. Why you really called me today? You called me for my assistance, correct? Always. See what I'm saying? People talk shit to you, cuss you out, and then call you for your assistance, and no shame in their game. Right. Because I'm always there and I'm always forgiving and I'm always kind. But see, this time I don't think I can help you, sir, because you done effed yourself up with your bad behavior. Shall we tell the people what your issue is today? Today's issue is it's time to renew our lease, right? And guess what? The people say what? Can you come back? Will they have you for another year? Where you live now? Are you welcome? Yes. Who wants you out? The landlord or your neighbors? Or every damn body? Everybody? No. Let me tell y'all. This is he's off the chain right here. Okay, so give us a get. What happened over there? What was one of the highlights? Were there fights?
Getting high.
No robberies or anything, right?
Holding too much company in and out.
All night long, right? And y'all know why? Because it goes back to what I said in the beginning. A motherfucker with no job and no schedule and not shit to do, right? Like I said, I couldn't for the life of me understand. I was like, why would he come to my house in the middle of the day? First of all, I ain't even really fucking with you like that. And you just gonna pop up on the scene like that. You know what I'm saying? You already know who I am. So I didn't understand that. Did you have a gift or some shit for me? Because I heard you had a box in your hand. What was it? Because I'm like, is he on some Unabomber shit? What's going on? Huh, Andrew?
talking about.
Okay, I don't know what's going on either. Right. Okay, but you need to get a job. I'm dead serious. Okay, you have too much free time on your hand. This is why your life is not going in the correct direction. So damn, the neighbors want you out. The landlord wants you out. Are you still having company like you crazy?
No.
Since when?
I calmed it down.
Since when? What do you consider toned down? And let me ask you, what's the maximum amount of company you've had in a night?
Well, there's always people around.
Right, a party house, a flop house, a trap house is what they call it nowadays. Right. And you get a dog. Listen, and the people upstairs, do they have jobs?
Actually, people upstairs, they moved in, teenagers, probably.
Let me tell you this. I told you that those kind, what they call them, what do we call them? Ninjas moved into the front, right? So today when I came home, it was a nice day. And of course, there were 3 carloads of ninjas out there. And it's unfortunate because the neighborhood I live in is really quiet and people don't do that. You don't, no other area on the street do you see that, but only when they let the ninjas in. You know what I'm saying? I've been living here forever and that's just not how we rock. But nobody wants to live around in a fucking trap house. Your life is in danger, first of all, because people carry guns, people fight, people stab, people hear loud voices, people are disrespectful. The doors are opening all night long. You know what I'm saying? It's loud voices. Y'all niggas is in there high as fuck doing God knows what. So you don't know why people don't want you living there. I mean, the last place you lived at was beautiful. Beautiful, y'all. 1 bedroom, balcony. What was it, a penthouse? It was penthouse. Yeah, it was like, a condo setup. But he had the top floor, so he had the whole skylights in the bedroom. Beautiful. And lo and behold, what happened? Why are you being escorted? Why were you being escorted off the premises?
Oh, they want to get high, scream.
They want to get high, they want to scream, they want to have company all motherfucking night and not go to work. You have to go to work. That gives you some kind of schedule, something to do with your life.
Name and their daughter's name.
What happened?
They want to scream their baby mom's name and their daughter's name.
What do you mean scream their baby's mom and their daughter's names?
High off dust. Screaming the name.
Now keep in mind the place where he lived, all the people worked, quiet neighborhood, blessings in disguise, especially when you have a voucher and you can use your shit. You know what I'm saying? You still got your voucher, right?
I sure do.
Yeah, see, a nigga like him will always have it, I need one. Yeah. Yeah, so your friend, so he had to leave there because of that. And I'm going to tell y'all guys, there was a little old white lady who he was harassing that was a realtor. Hilarious. Because he was getting on my nerves calling this lady, not understanding what the fuck she talking about. So he started to get on her nerves too. But she was like, what she told you, don't call her no more? Don't call her back. Leave her the fuck alone. She told him, she said, if there was a bear in a cage, you would enter the cage without even thinking about it. And I was rolling because I had just told him the same shit. Like, somebody tells you don't do it, you run right into it. Just fucking head on right into it. Crazy. So, okay. And then before that, you had a nice apartment, right? In the same area you live in now. And you had to leave there. Why?
I guess too much company.
You guess? Oh, and numerous other reasons. You don't accept accountability for your actions. Do you understand that? Because in your mind, none of this, is this your fault? Do you really grasp the concept of what's going on here and why you're not?
I can't have my house.
You can't have what?
Friends over my house?
Nigga, it's spring break. Bike week. Freaknik at your house every night. Nobody got time for that shit. If you want to live that way, you need to get your own house on your own property. Because nobody got time for that shit. People do not want to live that way. It's crazy. Oh my God. I mean, you talking all night long company. What do you mean? Like at 11 o'clock, your door should be closed. Why are you allowing people in and out like that? Honestly, let's keep it real. How many people do you know have been murdered under circumstances like that? Chilling at the crib, motherfuckers in and out. Let's be real here. Mysterious dust deaths, stabbings, fentanyl. How many? Car accidents, just bailed out of jail. You know. So when do you what are you gonna do? Because throughout all of this, like, what can you say has changed for you? Because there was a point where you were getting good jobs, and now, like, you went from getting jobs to not working at all, which I get because of the shit that you do when you have no schedule. But, you know, is it going to be, it's like dust or die? You know what I'm saying? What you going to do? Shall we? Huh?
I remember the time I drove from Westport to Stanford and don't remember.
Right.
I drove from Westport to Stanford on the highway.
You know how dangerous that is? You know how many other people you could have killed?
Yeah.
I know. Look at Stanford. 3, like, yeah. And they all women, unfortunately, but they've all committed vehicular homicides under the influence of PCP, angel dust, embalming fluids. PCP is a serious problem in our community. I'm telling y'all, it is a major problem. It is being ignored. And I'm telling you, people of all ages smoke that shit. 60-year-old, it doesn't matter. I was just telling him I saw this homegirl. I ain't seen her in a long time, and she looked horrible. I saw her the night before last. I went to the hood to the Chinese spot real quick. In and out. You got to be quick. But dust, alcohol, you know, abuse, drug abuse, depression. You know, and like I said, her kid's father, but she was getting high way before that or whatever. But it's sad to see people in those situations. But at the end of the day, you're her. You understand that? You're holding on by a thread. Thank God you have that voucher. Because what if you didn't have that voucher and you don't have a job? Your ass would be homeless. You understand that, right? Huh?
I definitely.
Yeah. And you fucking playing games. And you keep getting put out of places and you can't find a place, they'll take your voucher back. Now, the shit about it is you're creating a bad track record, so you're not going to be able to get a reference. You know? I mean, Holmes. So, what you going to do? Dust or die, do or die, what it going to be? Okay? You need to make some decisions. You need to sober the fuck up. Remember you went to rehab? I mean, and then that was all bullshit too, right? I told you, wasting your time. At a certain point, and you know what's sad? What's sad is, and it was like I knew it in my heart. I didn't want to believe it. And then when you told me, I wasn't surprised, but I was hurt for you. When you said you didn't have your car anymore. And even though I know you said it was, you know, it wasn't under them circumstances, was it?
No, due to the weather.
Weather, right. Mm-hmm. But you just got to start doing better. Because, you know, I always hear people say this comment. Like this lady was saying the other day, you know, she forgave her husband because God forgave her husband. But then I'm like, how the fuck do you know that God forgave anybody? Because if God forgave everyone, then there wouldn't be karma. Right? You know, so what you put out there, you gotta relax. You gotta chill. You gotta do better. And even still, you was blessed with another car. You see what I'm saying? And you kind of lucked out getting out of that other car because you don't have a fucking job. There'll be no way you'd be able to continue to make them payments, you think? Or no, and I guess you still wouldn't be going to work because you have a car and you don't go to work. Why aren't you working at Amazon? Did you apply?
Yeah.
You did? Who did you put? Did you make up a reference or you use your real references?
I don't know what I did, but I know it's live.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me put y'all on to some game. If you don't have a job, never have a job, right? And if you had a job and you done fuck shit up and you're trying to turn over a new leaf, but only do this if you really trying to turn over a new leaf, meaning you're going to take your ass to work on time. You're going to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be making excuses. You're going to be on time. Excuse me. Make up a reference. And if your track record is good, someone will vouch for you. But you can't be on no bullshit. And don't be mad at somebody who ain't really fucking with you like that. You know what I'm saying? Who's like, nah, nigga, I ain't fucking with you like that because you fucked up. You can't expect people. You just can't expect shit in life in general. But there comes a time when you got to stand on your own and do what you got to do. And you really need to try to do better. Like, are you going to try to get yourself out of this situation? Like, what are you going to do besides move?
I spoke to Alan the other day.
Who?
Alan.
Oh, God. Another situation. Did you tell him your situation?
I didn't just until I was working at Lowe's.
You told him you had a job? See, let me tell you something. The reason why he lying about having a job, and I'm telling y'all because it's unfortunate because he has an excellent track record. Young man, always had a job ever since I've known him. I met him when he was about, 16, 17, 15? How old were you? A little boy. And even then, I didn't know that he was sleeping in his car at times, going to work and going to school. So always working hard, but on the flip side of that, have had struggle. You know what I mean? There's an unresolved issue with a certain individual who we won't name his mama, but that holds him down. And it's like that for a lot of people. But you know, there are things in life that you cannot change. You cannot go back in history or time. And it is what the fuck it is. And you just gotta accept some things, you know, and let it go. Because you do see the difference in your life, right? Like the changes from working, from having money all the time, from having everything, you know what I mean? Do you feel like you hit rock bottom or that you fell off a little?
Yeah.
You know you can come back though from that, right? Like, do you believe you can come back?
Yeah, I just write it down.
You got to write it down, but what is the number one thing you need to do, bro?
I really need to stop smoking.
Right. Are you drinking still?
I really drink.
Huh? Thank God. You don't drink, right?
No, I don't drink. I only smoke.
I was thinking about you that night that you was over here and I mixed that drink for you. I was like, oh my God. Remember you got blackout drunk within like fucking 25 minutes. I was like, oh, hell no. Hell to the nizzo. So I'm really glad that you don't drink like that. Yeah, you're a lightweight. I don't know about that. You're like a guzzler. You know, you don't sip. You just take it to the motherfucking head. Like, party on and party over. Okay. Party on, party off, real quick, okay? Real damn quick. But you can't just move. Like, you're gonna need to make some changes because you need to put some really good energy out there in order for this shit to happen, because you done fucked up a lot of shit and burnt a lot of bridges. You understand? So, you know.
I think Malik told his mother that I'm gay. You know,
well, he gay too, ain't he? Did you tell her that?
I ain't tell her.
She knows, right? I'm sure she knows. She knows because I told her they was gay. Let me tell y'all something. There was a time, right? I had some neighbors. Don't say names, babe. Don't say names. I would go outside. Now, I didn't believe this because, you know, I'm a grown adult and shit. So my Jamaican boo thing be coming to see me. And he's like, it's condom outside. What the fuck is that? And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is you talking about? I don't know. So I wasn't seeing him because I go through the garage. So people kept saying this shit to me. My other neighbor was like, it's condoms outside. I'm like, what the hell is you talking about? So I walk around and I went over and I couldn't believe the amount of condoms that I found outside. But what was interesting, and I already knew these young men were all gay. But, you know, I did the math. It's always a bunch of dudes out here. Ain't never no women out here. What's going on? That type of shit. I was like, wow. So when I called a mother, she ain't even question that shit. She had that motherfucker go out there and clean them up. So that's how I know that she knows. She got to know that he's gay because there were no chicks out there. I mean, never. So, and when I tell you, I think that gay men have, I don't know because I'm not a gay man, but I'm going to say from what I know and what you told me and a few other gay dudes that I know, gay men have a very high sex drive. Like, women could never keep up with a man, like a gay man who want it all the time. Y'all know we got one on here who love it, right? So, I mean, like I said, the amount of condoms that was out there, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So clearly there was some kind of, now that I think back though, the amount of condoms tells me that was more like some prostitution type of shit going on. You feel me? Because that was just a lot to be pleasure. You think when I think about it? No? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a lot. And y'all know one night I was out with my friend. I was picking up my daughter from a dance and I went behind, like I went to turn around in the parking lot, but when I turned around, it was like a back step at the library. And when I hit the back step, I was like, why that boy on his niggies? I was in the car with my friend Christy. Excuse me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And the little boy was giving the other little boy oral sex. And the boy who was giving it he was going to my church. So that's what I'm saying about church too. They don't talk about real shit. They need to talk about real shit. Yeah. Instead of speaking against homosexuality, talk about homosexuality. That would be more helpful to all parties involved. Okay? For real. Where's my damn charger? Hold on, y'all. Did I leave it in the car? Damn. Oh, no, there it goes. I'm bait. See if it'll charge my phone. Hola? Yeah. Yeah. So. All right, guys. But this is where I'm going to end this phone call with him. But please drop down and leave any questions, comments, or concerns that you may have. And I will answer all questions. We do hope that you get well, sir. We really want you to go to rehabilitation. You know, whatever that may be, because sometimes you just need to go somewhere. Because, I mean, you don't have a job. You could go somewhere for 3 weeks and really just don't get high, you know? pray and get in touch with nature. I don't know. You know, when a bad time is COVID, there are not as many resources available, but you know, that change that you need to happen is going to come from within. And last time when you moved, you made it seem like everything was going to change. And I told you, as long as you move in and you taking them same friends with you, you're going to have the same outcome. How long did you live at this place?
Like 2 years.
How long have they been wanting your ass gone?
Huh?
How long have they been wanting your ass out?
How long what?
How long have they been wanting you out?
I don't know.
You just found out that they don't want you to come back?
Well, I found out she didn't see my lease, like maybe a few months ago.
And how did you find that out? What did you do? And that was her response, because she didn't just say that. What happened? What did you do?
I don't know. She wrote a letter.
Mm-hmm. And what did it say in the letter? You've done the following.
Saying that I need to move up to Harvard with my family.
Wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. The letter was personal?
Mm-hmm.
What else did she say? See? Nigga shit. I know nigga shit when I hear it. What she said, you need to move with your family and what else? First of all, why does your landlord know where your family is?
Because we had her both at one point. We used to go shopping at Costco and everything.
Why are you close and friendly? There's business and there's pleasure. You don't personal. You don't mix the two. Never. What else she said in the letter? See, this is where you get fucked up because you don't. Y'all niggas talk too much. I done told you, talk too much. Now, why she know all your personal business? So it's only going to be used against you in the end. People use information about you to judge you. This is why when I meet people, I'm not one of them people who go around and ask everybody under the sun, do you know this person? Do you know this person? Because depending on what the fuck who you ask, you don't know what response you're going to get. Okay. I don't do that. But people do that shit. I find it rude. Seriously. But anyway, what else you told this lady that she threw in your damn face? Well, you told her more, I'm sure.
Supposedly the neighbors were.
I mean, first of all, remember what I told you. You couldn't live next door to me, remember? You couldn't be my damn neighbor, honey. We would have real fucking problems. Huh?
Because you don't love me, that's why.
Oh, no, it ain't about love. It's about respect. I don't play that shit. I don't want to come. I told you, when I came home today and saw them niggas in my driveway, I was madder than a motherfucker. And I mean that shit. I don't appreciate it. It's disgusting. Nobody want to see nobody standing in there. Who are you niggas? Y'all don't even live here. Who are you? Y'all blocking the mailboxes and shit. I usually get my mail when I come in the house. I didn't even get my mail today. Because some niggas who don't live here were out there. Don't pay rent here, nothing. And they look fucking like criminals. Fuck out of here. The fuck on. Don't nobody have time for that shit. It's not acceptable. Just because you want to do that shit, go. That's what the park is for. You know what I'm saying? That's why they have parks. Public places where you can fucking congregate. Nowhere else on the street. And you know this. Do they do that anywhere else in this neighborhood? Anywhere in this neighborhood, have you rode around and seen niggas standing around in the driveway? Besides here. I'll wait. Anywhere? Huh?
Deborah and them ain't best neighbors.
Niggerville, that's what I'm talking about. Right. They bought that element here. That crack element. It's fucking crack vibe. Like I said, trap house project bullshit. And there's a difference. Well, no, it's the same shit. Crack house, trap house, all the same bullshit. You don't want that shit in your motherfucking neighborhood. You don't want to live next to that. It's disgusting. No, man, when I saw that shit today, I was so motherfucking mad. I work hard. I moved away from that shit. And then all it takes is one nigga to move in and ruin it. Like, you're one dude. You're out there with 4 carloads full of friends. Why? Go to the motherfucking park. See, Another thing is when you allow niggas and people and gangsters and losers and unemployed motherfuckers, yes, that includes you, boo, to hang around your shit pop off. Niggas want to start shooting and carrying on and silly ass shit like that. Yeah. Remember that night they were shooting out there? Mm-hmm. You was out there, remember? Mm-hmm. Yep. Bullshit. So you're bringing that element to places. Of course they're going to want you out. I don't even fucking live there and I want your ass out. Get the fuck out of here. Get your ass up out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that. You got to fucking go. People work hard to come home to a group of motherfuckers congregating in their driveway. Smoking and kicking it and laughing and playing loud music. You know, and I live on the street. I mean, people own their homes and these people are Caucasian and we live in a kind of mixed neighborhood. So first of all, I don't want to look out my window and see this shit. And I'm black. So I can imagine what the fuck they're thinking. And at some point I was sitting here, I said, somebody gonna call the police. I was giving it a few minutes. Then I noticed the music got turned down somewhat. Because nobody got time for that shit. You know. It's not a good look. Nobody wants that. I don't want that element around me. Like I said, that's what the park is for. That's why you have a driveway. I mean, a fucking apartment. Go into that bitch. If it's hot, turn on the fucking air. But your friends shouldn't be congregating in the driveway. And then I heard that my peoples left here today and they had to wait for 2 minutes for a motherfucker to move their car. They best be glad that I wasn't here. Okay. See, and y'all already know how I feel about motherfucking dollar, the main number at the police department. It is not a problem for me. Okay. And I don't give a fuck who know it. So, you know, I haven't done that and I don't want to have to, you know what I mean? But I don't fuck with the people. So that's what would happen if shit get real. So just putting that out there. Let that land where it fucking need to. Right. Blocking the driveway, nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Remember y'all, I know it ain't only in my town. You go to the club, at the end of the club, the whole street shut down because people talking in the middle of the street as if traffic doesn't need to continue on. Listening to loud music. Might shoot you if you say, hey, you know, can I get around? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't ask her to shut the fuck up. Turn your music down. Don't do that. And then people are like, oh, don't call the police. But then when people don't call the police and they ask you nicely to do it, then you want to get violent and out of motherfucking control. You know what I mean? So, crazy.
Remember that time I was next door to your house and the cops were harassing me? You had to drive my car to your house?
They weren't harassing your ass. See, you don't even remember what happened. You was out to the club. You heard them say that there was a shooting because there was some fight or something going on over there at the club. The police was out there. Excuse me. You heard the call for a shooting and it was on my street. You follow them. Who the fuck does that, right? As if he got a badge and a goddamn gun and some authority and shit. I'm gonna follow the police and I'm gonna pull up with the police. I'm a black man. I'm fucked up. Y'all just heard me say how he was kicking it and shit, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. So lucky for him that I was one of the neighbors who called the police. And I normally don't go outside, but it was like they shot off like a 9mm that night and that shit was close proximity. The ghetto motherfuckers. This is why nobody want to see these bitches when they get off work. I'm just putting that out there. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And people want to be offended by that. Oh, you think you better than? No, bitch, I want better than. Okay. You should too. Fuck parks are for. And I don't understand grown men doing that shit anyway. You niggas live with your mamas still? Is that why y'all meeting up and congregating in driveways and in front of people's homes and shit like that? You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You cannot do that in the projects around here. They lock your ass up. They give out summonses. They're assigned. You can ride through any project around this motherfucker. You do not see people standing around outside. Oh no, you don't. So why the fuck am I coming home to my shit and it's niggas in the driveway? I might, oh my God, I might have to make a song or get a t-shirt. Niggas in the driveway. Because these niggas have pissed me off today. See, you reminded me. I was all right about it. The other day I came home, y'all. Now, these are my other ghetto neighbors, but The sister moved, so they ain't as ghetto as they used to be. But that sister was off the chain, right? But I came home the other day and they was cussing out my neighbor. They was like, you cracker bitch. They was going on. I pulled in. I was like, what the fuck? I just pulled in my driveway and put my garage down. Like, what the fuck's going on? And then they turned up the music. It was on 27 too. I'm like, I don't know why we got to play our music so loud. I don't understand that. I never will. Like, turn your shit up when you get to the motherfucking street. Pull out and get to the street. You don't know if people are sick. Somebody could have just came home from anything. You don't know. Somebody could have just had a newborn baby. Somebody could have broke their damn hip. Somebody could just be tired. Somebody could have migraines. Somebody could have vertigo. But your dumb ass is outside playing loud ass music. Somebody could have just lost a loved one and they need, they praying privately. But you outside talking and smoking and carrying on, disrespecting other people's shits. Fuck's wrong with y'all? Some of y'all just real disrespectful. It's a time and a place for everything. And at a certain age, like I said, that's what the fuck they made parks for people to congregate and chill, right? So at a certain age, you shouldn't be going to the motherfucking park anyway. You should have your own place. And if you got your own crib, like I said, that's what the fuck, your living room is for. Right? Or the bar, but not here. Niggas in the driveway. Okay, back to you. So that's why you're being kicked out, Holmes. Nobody got time for that shit. No responsible adults. And you do understand your life is in danger. You know what I mean? Where is homegirl boyfriend at that used to drive the Honda? Did his drunk ass total the car, or is he in jail for drunk driving? The bitch that moved in the front, her boyfriend, where is he? What his name, Ike? The nigga I had called AAA for that day when his bike got caught up under there. That's what I'm saying. You can't be nice to niggas either. Never make that mistake either. You'll be tempted, but don't do it. Because one thing about them, they're unappreciative and ungrateful bitches, right? And they're entitled. They feel like whatever you did, you should have did. They have no kind of... They would never think to themselves down the line, you know what? I'm not going to do that because homegirl looked out for me. That's not how that shit works. So be careful who you help. Although, though, that night when I was going to beat her motherfucking ass at the gas station, he did mind his business, and I do appreciate that. But he's an older dude, and like I said, they don't call me big for nothing all of a sudden. Mm-hmm. So you missed all that drama, but you talk too goddamn much. I can't even tell you all of that. Mm-hmm. And that's some juicy drama right there. Maybe I'll send you the video. What happened?
You be in your feelings.
No, I don't be in my feelings. You talk too motherfucking much. Ain't none of that. If I tell you something, it ain't for you to repeat. Period. The fuck is you repeating what I said? And especially if it's about a bitch I can't stand, and you already know that. So when you come to me and say that, you are you fishing? I don't give a fuck. I say what I need to say and what I want to say, but that's being messy, don't you think? Like I said, the same way you offered to take me to this bitch crib, and you know that I cannot motherfucking stand this whore, and she don't like me, and you're the common denominator in that. Let's not forget that. Mm-hmm. Right, Messy? Huh?
I guess you want to call me Messy.
You know you motherfucking messy. You know you's a messy motherfucker. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you want to touch on any other subject before we go? Would you like to speak about down low culture?
No,
Not tonight. I think it's a good discussion to have. Mm-hmm. Because I'd be curious to know. I want to know. Who would do, what it do, how it do. What it do. Mm-hmm. Damn, is that my freaking, is that my fire smoke detector or yours?
Mine.
I'm like, I ain't heard that shit. Oh, God. Your shit still don't work? Did you ever put a battery in?
My talking
Huh?
my talking to Peter Taylor.
Nigga, is you smoking now? What the hell are you talking about?
I'm about to smoke.
And you all tongue-tied and shit. Huh?
I'm about to roll up.
You about to roll up and get fucked up and be confused like a motherfucker. Don't go nowhere. Are you going out?
No.
Hey, do you still have your box in your car?
Yes, I do.
When are you getting that shit out?
I have no idea.
Huh?
I have no idea.
How do you pay for that? Are you sure that's your shit? It sounds like maybe it's echoing on here. How do you pay for that if you don't have a job? Or the state pay for it now because you ain't got no job?
My side hustle, I guess.
Your what?
My side hustle.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna need you to fix that tomorrow. If you're gonna be calling me and shit, alright? You're gonna be calling me and talking to me and shit. I'm gonna need you to fix that damn smoke detector. I said lie detector. Mm-hmm. You know, you don't. I'm the human lie detector. Let me just tell y'all right off the this nigga be lying. Okay? No stuff. He don't even be lying. He a Virgo like me. But I know him well. He tried to lie, but I can break him down real quick. I already know when he lying. First of all, if it doesn't make sense, it's a lie. That's how you know somebody's lying. If you say to yourself after somebody told you something, huh? It's a lie. Bam. There you go. Ladies, that go for your man too. He tell you some bullshit and you be like, what? It's a lie. Ask him again in 10 minutes. He won't tell you the same shit. And then you can confirm that it was a lie. Right? Liar! I don't even know if you a liar or you just got memory loss. What the hell? Mm-hmm. Are you an amnesia? What happened?
Probably memory loss.
Yeah. You know, but you're very disrespectful at times. Have you gotten that shit under control?
I'm not disrespectful.
Oh, yes. What? Excuse me?
I speak back.
What happened?
I speak back. I speak the truth.
So you think that your truth and when you put it out there is acceptable, but then you want to cry when somebody put their foot in your ass? And then the thing about you is you will attack people. That's not right.
I do not.
You don't think you attack me?
No.
Really? See, this is part of the reason why, like I said, you better be glad I barely fucks with you, right? See, the thing about that is when you don't acknowledge the fucked up shit that you've done, you'll do it again. See, you've done it a few times. Because you remember, like, the time before last when I had blocked your ass and I had blocked you for a long time and I ran into you, but you see me by the store and you said, please unblock me. I promise I'm not going to get it fucked up again. Remember that? And I said, if I ever block your motherfucking ass again, nigga, I'm done with you. Remember that? And then what did you do? And what did you do? Talk some more shit. You need to get your mouth under control. I'm telling you right now. Like I said, you burning bridges out here. You doing fuck shit. Because at the end of the day, your mouth keep writing checks your ass can't cash because you do fuck shit gonna come back to you. Okay? So now you gotta move, right? And now all the fuck shit is sitting in your face, right?
Are you helping me find an apartment?
What I look like? Remember, I already have a job. Remember that part? Mm-hmm.
How?
How many times have you looked for an apartment? You should have this shit down packed by now. You should have numbers on the Rolodex. Go back over to that ghetto place you was gonna go to by KFC. Remember? They was giving you to run around on some bullshit too. But go over there. Listen, there's some other nice places too over there. I believe on Strawberry Hill, they take vouchers, real nice. But your history fucked up. Your track record bad.
I really need help with getting an apartment.
Listen, the kind of help you need a straight up cosigner. Because your name is like mud right now, you know? I mean, but see, here's the problem again. Have you grasped that there's a problem because of you, right?
I guess I'm the problem.
See, you guessed. You're not even owning it. You are the motherfucking problem, sir. The concern is that you're gonna do it again. Every place you go to, you with the bullshit. I told you, nobody wants to live next door to that type of shit. I definitely don't. Absolutely not. So what you gonna do?
I don't know.
You don't want to lose your voucher.
I do not.
Maybe you can move to Atlanta for a little while and come back. No, it's fucking dangerous as fuck down there though. Right now, you're in the best place to be. You better go to the port. No, fuck that. I was gonna say no, don't do that either. Bad idea. I mean, but here's the deal. In your situation, that's what you got to do. You put yourself in that situation where you might have to live in Beirut, some motherfucker way. You know, Syria and shit, where they dropping bombs and shit. Right. You may have to sleep on the floor at night, but you might have to take that in order to hold on to your voucher until you clean up your fucking act. Like, I'm telling you, no. Huh?
In the cold. Like you got me sleeping on the floor in the cold.
He said I had him sleeping on the floor in the cold. I did. And thank God I did, because he gave me his ass to kiss down the line. So every night his motherfucking ass froze down here. Good. Because you popped that shit. Right. You popped that shit. So yeah. You messy motherfucker, you. So yeah, I did. But I let him stay here. I took care of him. He was so happy when I let him sleep in my room that night. He was like, you could have been letting me sleep in here all along. No, I couldn't have. No, the fuck I couldn't have. Because I'm going to tell you, ladies, you can't be saving men. That's the shit. Because I'm a woman and I've had to stand on my own, and I do that. You do what you got to do. Especially when you have a job. If you have a job, you can make anything happen. Like I'm telling this nigga, he got to go live in Beirut. He do. He needs to go live in Syria. Some of them, like the neighborhood he live in, going to be rough. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be rough. But he needs to be in a rough neighborhood because that's how he lives his life. He wants to bring his bad energy, you know what I'm saying, and bad behavior and all this fucking company. Like I said, this motherfucking spring break every night at your crib and shit. You want to bring this to a neighborhood where people are working and having a life and trying to do the best and, you know, be the best they can be. And you want to fuck that shit up. So, nah. I'm going to find you a crack then. That's where you're going to need to go. Okay? Real shit. Just to maintain your voucher, even if you don't stay there. Rent the shit and go stay with your moms or something until that year is up. But you got to clean up your name and you got to clean up your act and you got to get sober. And the reality is that all of this shit can happen overnight. The moment you decide to do better, it will happen for you. I promise. But you got to take ownership of some shit too. You don't own anything that you do. This is unbelievable to me. I can't believe that you're saying you're not disrespectful. I mean, is your sister speaking to you at this point in time?
Yeah.
All of them?
I reach out to them. They don't reach out to me.
They don't reach out to you because you cross lines. Your mouth is crazy. Your mouth is crazy. Everybody's not willing. You know, you put people's freedom on the line. You understand that? You say things, you try to cut as deep as you can, and it's not called for. You try to make people bleed with words. It's not fair. And then you want to play motherfucking victim, which makes it even worse. You know what I mean?
I am the victim.
Say it again loud, please.
I am the victim.
And he believes this. And this is why he's not taking ownership. And this is why the changes that need to occur in your life are not happening, sir. Mm-hmm. You understand? So the reality is that no one can help you but you. You know that? You need to start putting some goodness into the atmosphere. Call your father. Have him sign some shit for you. Tell him you need to move in with him.
He don't care about me.
If you tell him you need to move in with him, I bet you he'll make a move. Because you know you can't move in with him. He's a bachelor in his own right. And so, but see, it's not that he doesn't want to help you. The fact is that you're a grown-ass motherfucking man and you don't need anybody's help. You have to take responsibility for your own life. You need to clean your shit up. Because you're capable. You had all these things before, remember? Drugs and reoccurring arrests have fucked you up right now. Are all your court cases clear and shit?
No. I have to figure out when I have to go back to court.
Have you added on any additional court cases?
No, I think I missed my court date, actually.
Really?
I probably have a re-arrest up on me.
Probably you didn't fucking bother to go online and look? Really?
I don't know.
Let me look right now. What the hell is wrong with you? And you didn't look? You didn't call the courthouse? What's that lady name you was what's that lady name you was harassing down there?
No, it's open in Stanford now.
What was that lady named? Beth or some shit? What was that lady name? I was like, she's not gonna keep fucking getting you out of trouble. Stop abusing people. Crazy. Are you 1C or 2?
1C.
1C. Okay, let's see. No, I don't think you're on the list to be locked up.
Huh?
Oh my God. Well, they said a bail letter has been sent. Let me see. Did you get the letter?
Oh, what?
A bail. Did you post bond or some shit? I can't click on this shit. Hold up. Pre-trial. Oh my God, you going to trial, nigga?
When?
Pre-trial bail commissioner letter sent May 7th, 2021. Misdemeanor. Hold up. 2020. You got arrested in November? I asked you and you lied. You told me no. You did some extra shit too, nigga. I thought you just got arrested for shoplifting. What the fuck? Did you fight a cop? Hello? What happened? What happened with the police? Hello? What happened with the police? Huh?
Nothing happened.
So why they charge you with this bullshit? Tell me this shit ain't happen at Walmart. Did this happen at Walmart? Because I warned you about the motherfucking Walmart. Did this happen at Walmart? Huh?
Yes, something happened at Walmart.
I fucking told. See, when they don't listen, refer back to the beginning of the video. What did I say? Motherfuckers don't listen when people tell them better. Now, which scheme was it at the Walmart? Was it the get it off the shelf and return it? Or I'm going to pretend I scanned it? What did you do? Don't answer yet. We'll talk about that later. Nigga, I told you about the motherfucking Walmart. So what did you do? You fucked up security, huh?
Buy one, get one free. I tried to walk out with TV. I bought a TV and tried to walk out with that one.
You saw the dude standing at the door who checks the carts and the receipts with the TV, right?
Uh-huh.
And you and you didn't know him, right? So y'all didn't have no hookup and no plan and shit. Like yo, I'm gonna walk through and you just gonna have the 2 TVs and I'm just gonna look. You didn't. None of that was going on, correct? The fuck? Are you going to jail?
I don't think so.
You got a lot of charges out there, dude. Okay, but never mind that. Let's get back to this motherfucker. I want to know where the resisting arrest. What was going on here? What happened?
No, you're probably looking at the thing where Tachima stabbed me in Colonial Village.
No, this is the same day. The offense date is the same day. You pled not guilty to both offenses, and it says that you got a theft charge and you got a motherfucking resisted interfering with an officer charge. So you did something. Now let's come with the motherfucking facts. Stop playing games with me. That's for that. Anyway, your next court case is coming up. Not until May. So you good with that?
Not until May?
Yeah, let me look at this other shit you got going on. So you got another one. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is from that 2019. So that shit is still open. Okay, so you rolling all of this shit into one court date. But why are you doing I guess you're gonna plead that shit out with that TV though, right? Nigga, you wanna go to jail? Do you have a lawyer?
Always defender.
And what are they saying?
I don't know what they're saying because everything transferred to Stanford, so it's like I can't even talk to nobody anymore.
You need to call your public defender before your next court date and find out what the fuck is going on because, hun, you got some serious charges right here that could get you locked up. You're not on no probation or nothing, are you?
Nah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
So I'm confused. So this other case is just an open case? The DUI is just an open case?
Yeah.
So, but again, you getting arrested while you got open cases. Right?
I only got arrested once.
Nigga, for DUI? No. This is a different charge because this says you was driving under suspension. So that's not the DUI charge. That DUI charge was before that. So that's why you have that box in your car, right? So that means you on some form of fucking probation or not, no? Yeah, didn't you have to go to the people or something? Don't you? No?
Most of them have opened the drug program.
But you didn't do it, right?
No. I did, but then I missed my
your intake? And when was that? Because you told me this back when we were speaking. Tell me that's not the only time you went and tried to do that. Oh, you did another one. Listen, dude, let me explain to you. So you're on probation. Do you understand that?
Why you saying I'm on probation?
Why do you think they want you? First of all, what the fuck do you think they got that box in your car for? What is that? It's part of probation, right?
I don't know. I'm so confused.
You are because you smoking that shit, and I keep telling you need to leave that shit alone. This is why. Listen to what I'm telling you right now, okay? You caught that DUI. They put the box in the car, right? They told you to go to the fucking program. You're supposed to go to the meetings and sign up for that shit. You never did that. That was back in, because this next arrest was in 2019. So when was the original arrest? 18?
All right, so you remember I got popped when helped me out with TJ.
No names. Right.
And then I got popped again with Columbia.
Nigga, didn't I just say no names? But go ahead. All right, but I remember all these. Right. So okay. So all of that was rolled in with that DUI, right?
Yeah, they like put it all in one.
Okay, so you're on probation for that, okay? You understand me? You're on probation for that currently, all right? So then you fuck around and I guess they suspended your license and you was driving without a license, right? And you got caught doing that, correct?
My license is not suspended.
Did you not get caught? They suspended them when you first caught that case and they first put you on probation, they suspended your license, remember? For like 30 days or 60 days or some shit.
Yeah, man, I take something.
Right, but then remember you got caught driving. It says on May 10th, you got caught driving under suspension. Remember you hit that lady car? I think that's how you got caught. Remember? You hit the lady in the back by your old house. Remember? See, you don't even fucking remember. Anyway, nigga, you got those cases are open, right? And then, oh my God. And then you fucked around and you caught this charge at the goddamn Walmart. And I told you to stop doing that dumb shit. And this is recent. So you got 4 charges. I'm not clear. You're not being honest with me about this interfere with officer resisting arrest. What the fuck is that? What did you do with the police officer? You pushed them or some shit?
Oh.
Why did they charge you with that? Were you high that day? You must have been to think that you was going to walk out. How big was this TV? Let me just ask you.
The TV is around sound.
Wait, so you paid for one TV and you took another TV in a surround sound, nigga? Never mind. Don't answer that. Don't answer. But you was high, right? You know what you need to go in there? You need to go in there and you need to throw yourself on the mercy of the court and ask for a motherfucking drug rehabilitation. So they don't, because they're going to send you to jail, bro. I don't think you understand the weight of what the fuck's going on here. And I don't understand why you haven't spoken to your lawyer or your public defender or whatever. But they're going to send you to jail. You got a pre-trial commission letter. Like, you can't go to trial on some shit you guilty of. Not against Walmart. Okay? So, throw yourself on the mercy of the court. Because, see, you got open cases, bruh. All bullshitting aside. Like, yeah. And you better not miss this court date. I'm going to remember for you. But it's hard to get in touch with you. Is this your new phone number? Are you borrowing this phone? What's going on?
No, this is my new phone number.
All right. So I'm going to remind you, but you need to put this in the calendar on your phone. Like,
so I went to the drug program. I gave him a clean urine, but it wasn't my urine, it was somebody else's urine.
You're saying too much, but okay, go ahead. So what happened though? You never went back again?
I never went back.
Weren't you supposed to go back weekly or some shit?
Yeah.
What? First of all, do you know, are you in violation?
I have no idea, because it's like...
Nigga, do you even know who your probation officer is?
I don't have a probation officer.
Why don't you? Somebody told you to go to the AIC. Is that where the probation office? Those are the probation people. You do realize that, right? Sir. Tomorrow, did you smoke already? Because I'm going to suggest that you don't smoke tonight. Because you got some things you need to handle tomorrow. Like, you need to get in touch with the court, the public defender. You need to find out, because a lot of the cases, they're not even here in person now. But, you know, they've lifted all the restrictions, so you may be able to go to the courthouse. But, sir, you need to get your fucking life in order, because you're about to go to jail. That's going to be your rock bottom. And you know you go to jail, you're going to lose your motherfucking voucher. The only good thing is if you come out, they probably give you another one. But this is going to be a wait. And why do that when you have one in your hands right now? But come May 7th, because this is the court date for all your shit, you need to know what's going on, because they're going to offer you a little jail time.
I need to rent a car and...
Rent a car for what? Don't you have a car? Tell me you got your car situation taken care of.
I don't have my car keys.
Still?
I don't know what happened to my car keys.
How much does it take to get... How much does it cost to get... I mean, can't you just tow it to another locksmith? You don't have to take it to Nissan.
You know how far Nissan is?
Dude, you don't have to take it to Nissan.
They said I have to bring it to Nissan because I have a little chip in my car. I'm like, no, I don't have no chip in the car. It's an old-ass car.
Call that dude on the corner by the gas station. They do all them exotic cars. That might be too expensive for you, but I'm going to try to think. Oh, you need to call around to a car locksmith. Google that shit. So how long have you not had a car? You know what, though? It's probably for the best. I'm not even mad you don't have a car. God works in mysterious ways. You don't need a car. Because you're getting high and shit 100 miles an hour. Things are not good. That's all you need is another motherfucking charge. So good. I'm glad you don't have a car. Never mind. Let it sit. Leave it where it is. Now, what did you need a rental car for? To go where?
I can do all my errands.
What errands? That's what the phone is for. Call these places. Where are your raggedy ass friends at that you done rode around up and down and let's stay at your house and all that good shit? Can't none of them give you a ride?
No.
Oh my God. You need to get focused. I can't stress this shit enough. I didn't know. This shit ain't even funny. Like, you got all these fucking open cases. You don't realize your ass is on probation currently. You haven't seen your probation people. You probably violated. Like, you playing a dangerous game because if you got a violation, you know they could pick your ass up at any time, right?
I have to get in contact with these poor people.
You need to call them probation people in the morning first. And then you need to tell them that you need to get your ass up in there like ASAP. And I will find out if I'm violated because that was a long time ago that you were supposed to do that. Like, how long did they give you to complete this program? Because they give you a time limit. Like, you don't get to do this shit at your leisure. They give you a cutoff date. You don't even know what the cutoff date is, do you?
No. So when you said I had to go back to court, you said in May?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Am I sure, nigga? You don't know shit. Yeah, I looked online. Something you should have did weeks ago. Am I sure? Why aren't you sure is the problem. I don't have to appear. My name ain't on the damn docket. Yours is. All right. You're not taking life seriously. Are you grasping that?
I wish I could talk to these poor people.
And tell them what?
And actually, what's going on? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Go to the probation people. They can tell you what's going on. You are on probation because they sent you to probation, remember? Who do you think those people were that you took that urine for?
I go through the drug program. So I'm serving the drug program.
And they gave you the drug program because you caught a DUI. You do understand that that's part of the probation, correct? That is why you have that box in your car, sir? Are you missing something? Huh? If I say so. You better pull your shit together, sir. I think you better call them tomorrow. Because you definitely were sentenced to, clearly you on probation because you got a fucking box in your car. If they wouldn't give you a blow box and not put you on probation, that's all part of the probation. They told you to go take urines, right? Part of the probation, because being that you caught a DUI, we want to make sure that you remain sober, right? You haven't done, and you're not in compliance.
But due to the COVID-19 thing.
due to the COVID, right? But at the end of the day, they've lifted all the restrictions. And even prior to that, nigga, this was before COVID. COVID don't have nothing to do with your shit right here, with you not complying. Now, they might have given you an extension, but all bets are about to be off. I'm telling you. You better contact them because they're going to lock your ass up, even if they don't lock you up over this probation bullshit. When you go to court, they can put a hold on you then because you're not in compliance.
You're putting all this in the air.
What happened?
You're putting all this in the air.
These are facts, like you said. Remember when you talk shit about people, what did you say? You said it's all facts. Well, I'm not talking shit about you. I'm just telling you the facts of your life right now. That if you don't call these motherfucking people tomorrow and straighten this shit out when you show up down to that courthouse in May, they might lock your ass up. And the reality is that, like we just established earlier, is that thank God you have that Section 8 voucher. But if your ass go to jail, you're not going to have it. Right? That part?
You're putting this all in your ear.
No, hon, this is reality. You better call these people. What is wrong with you? I didn't make this shit up. I just looked on the internet. That's what it said. What are you talking about? I'm putting it in the air. How am I putting this in the air? Huh? See how you're blaming me instead of taking responsibility for your own actions in your own life? Only you can fix this shit, sir. But if you don't acknowledge what is going on, how are you going to fix it? You don't want to hear the facts. Then how are you going to make these phone calls and contact these people or go to the buildings? How are you going to do that? Inquiring minds would like to know. You're exhausting me. I have to go. What time is it? Oh, I got to go play my damn numbers. I'll see you later, okay?
No, man, come pick me up.
Fuck no. Pick you up for what? No.
Let's look at
Nigga, please. I got work to do. I'm going to hit me a number tonight. I ain't got time to be playing games with you. Okay. Pick you up and take you where? Absolutely not. I told you I'm barely fucking with you. Why are you trying me? First you want me to pick you up and take you to Nicole house. Now you want me to pick you up and just take you out for a ride. I don't know. I doubt it, but try it. Stop saying people's names, nigger. Are you goddamn deaf? See how you can't follow instructions? Simple motherfucking instructions. All right, our therapy session is over. It has been 1 hour and 20 minutes. Hold on, sir. I'm just going to end my video real quick. Thank you guys for coming through. This is who I am and what I do and how I be. I'm going to let y'all in a little bit more with me. You know what I mean? This is one of my crazy friends who get on my motherfucking nerves. He's been documented on the channel. He's in the shootout video. He is also in the video where I called the police on that nigga after goddamn day before Thanksgiving, calling and harassing me, popping shit. But yet here he is back on the line again, wanting my assistance and needing my love. Okay. All right. I'll get with y'all later. Leave some comments. Deuces.